If you're thinking about buying studio lights, then you want to make sure that you're getting the right kind of light, whether it's daylight or tungsten. Do you know which one is right? If you don't, then stay tuned because that's what we're going to be talking about coming up. Hi, I'm Demelza Marie with Creative Online Courses, and I have over 15 years experience in video production. Now, if you want to improve your video so that you can increase your watch time, professional credibility, and feel good about your production quality, then check out my free 30-minute masterclass where I'll give you 10 top tips that you can implement for your videos right away. So don't be held back by lack of production know-how. These easy tips will propel you forward whatever kind of videos you plan to make. Get access to your free masterclass right here. Hi, Demelza Marie here with Creative Online Courses, and on this channel I guide you through tips and tutorials to crush it with visual media and produce your online courses like a boss. I also go behind the scenes with a vlog of what it's like to be a mom entrepreneur, so if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Now, as I mentioned in the introduction, we're going to be looking at the difference between tungsten and daylight light bulbs and when is the most appropriate time to use them. So let's get started. So light is measured in terms of temperature or Kelvin. So daylight is measured at around 5500 K, and your tungsten lighting or your household lighting is generally measured at around 3200 K. Now the key here is not to mix your lights. So for example, right now I'm using the window light as my light source. So if I wanted to use a fill light, for example, or a hair light at this point, then I would want to make sure that it is also daylight or 5500 K. So if I show you here, for example, it says on this light, it says 5500 K. So I know that this temperature of this bulb is going to match the light that is coming in from the window, and it's going to look good. Now, if I wanted to use the household lights, then I would not want to use the daylight lamps. So for example, right now, I've got the window light, I might be using these daylight lamps, but I don't want the household lights on at the same time because that would mix the lighting. If you do want the household lights on, then close the curtains so that you're not getting that daylight light coming in, and make sure that any studio lights that you're using are also tungsten lighting to match the room lights that you might be using. So the key thing is to make sure that you are matching your lighting. If you're using window light, make sure you're using daylight bulbs. If you're not using window light and you're wanting to use the household lights, then make sure you're using tungsten bulbs. Don't mix the two. Don't use daylight bulbs with tungsten lighting, and don't use the tungsten lighting with window lighting. So I hope that was helpful in clearing up any confusion you might have had between daylight and tungsten lighting and when you should use them. Let me know in the comment section below if any of that was particularly helpful. Thanks for watching, and if you are interested in more tips and tutorials on visual media or producing online courses or what it's like behind the scenes of a mum building a business, then be sure to subscribe, and you can watch a couple more videos right here as well. And please hit that like button if you like this video, and we will talk soon.